Hey, welcome back. I have a really short video that I want to show you. I was watching these, it's part of an assignment for MCOM, which is a business writing class at BYU. We're writing a business article, and so we're getting a refresher on how to choose credible sources to cite from for our article. I'm going to play this video for you in, whatever, up to a minute where it the important stuff is. I'm not going to stop it and give my thoughts. I just want to play it for you and ask what you notice, if anything. Is there anything suspicious about what is said and presented in this video? So I'm going to play it. I want your opinion. If anything, I want you to watch it and then pause the video and then leave a comment about anything that you think might be an issue or a problem with what is in the video. That way, I mean, you can always edit it later, but that way it's there. I want to see your first impression before I ask any questions about the video.
Evaluating websites. As a researcher, you are responsible to verify the credibility of the websites you use. With the abundance of information available on the internet, you've got to evaluate the quality of resources you select. Remember that anyone can create a website. You should expect the same credentials, authority, and documentation you require from a book or a journal. One of the easiest ways to find reputable sources is to limit your search to websites related to government, education, and nonprofit organizations. These websites exist to disseminate important information to the public. They are generally reliable because they don't have an economic bias. They aren't trying to sell you anything. Also, they have a reputation to protect. Maintaining credibility is essential to earning and keeping your trust. To limit your internet search to these reliable sources, include the letters CITE in your query.
All right, so that's really all you need to see, but you can whatever watch the whole video. I guess I'll link to it in the description so you can watch the rest of the 20 seconds if you want. I was thinking about doing what I think about this video, but instead I really just want to ask questions. I'm going to stop, and where I have questions, I'm just going to ask the question that I have and what I think is interesting about what is being said, what is being presented to us.
One of the easiest ways to find reputable sources is to limit your search to websites related to government, education, and nonprofit organizations. These websites exist to disseminate important information to the public.
So she says these websites exist to disseminate important information to the public. The question I have is what what makes it important? Important. Is there a um, a scale that's being used for that to determine what is important? And then also at the beginning when she says these websites exist, I'm curious if that means that the organizations behind the websites also exist to disseminate important information. I mean, that's a stretch, but it's just a curious thought I had. So they exist to disseminate important information, but why are they important? What makes them important, and how are you determining what is important about the information that are on these websites?
They are generally reliable because they don't have an economic bias.
So they are generally reliable because they don't have an economic bias. What does generally mean? So generally, the information on these websites is 90% true, credible, reliable, 90%, or is generally 80%? Is they're 70% reliable? You know, generally on these websites, you'll find that 50% of the information is true and accurate and credible and reliable. What does it mean? Is it 10%? What does generally mean when you say these websites are generally reliable? It's a super vague term, and it would be interesting to see is there a number? How much of the information on these websites is reliable and credible and accurate?
They aren't trying to sell you anything.
Let's try to get that whole sentence.
They are generally reliable because they don't have an economic bias. They aren't trying to sell you anything.
So they don't have an economic bias. They aren't trying to sell you anything. Aren't they though? What are these? So we're talking about the government.gov website, so that could be a whole bunch of different government entities, federal, state, local level, and they all have different departments, different divisions, and they can all have a website that end in .gov. None of those are trying to sell you anything. Does the government sell anything? Is there a product or a service that they provide and that they either ask for donations to provide, or do they just take the money from you and then provide you with that good or service without you wanting it? Or I guess I should say, whether you want it or not, they take the money from you and provide you with a good or service that you do or do not need. Is that how the government operates? Are they selling anything? What about .orgs, nonprofits? What are they selling anything? I mean, I've definitely seen a lot of not-for-profit, nonprofit organizations that sell T-shirts, hats, keychains, stickers, with their logo on it, so that you can show other people how good of a person you are because you donated to a cause, to a good cause. So what are they selling? Are they selling the products, or are they selling that self-fulfilling, I don't know, that self-fulfilling idea in your own mind that you're doing a good thing? Are they selling virtue to you? I mean, they could be selling both. They're obviously selling products in a lot of cases, and the byproduct of those products is you feeling good about yourself and showing off how good of a person you are to other people. So are they selling something? Are they selling you a vision? Whatever the cause is for this nonprofit, whatever their goal is, whatever they're trying to do, is that what they're selling? Because they're obviously asking for money. And what about education? Is education not selling you something? I mean, how many free schools are there out there? Any? Or do they all take money? So you have to pay for education. So they don't have an economic bias, and they're not selling you anything. I'll just leave the question up in the air. They're not selling anything. These websites and related organizations, they're not selling you anything, according to this video. Interesting.
Patient protect. Maintaining credibility is essential to earning and keeping your trust.
So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to leave you with those questions. What are they selling anything? Is the information generally reliable? What does generally mean? How much of the content on these websites is reliable, accurate, credible? And what are the, I guess I already asked, what are they selling? What are the products that they're selling? So those are the general questions, and I'm just going to leave that to you again. So hopefully you left a comment about what you thought was wrong with the video when you first watched it, and then hopefully the questions that I asked about these key issues maybe hopefully sparked your mind and you thought, maybe there's something wrong with the video. Maybe there's something wrong with this information being presented to me. Either way, leave a comment. I would really like to know if anyone else thinks there's a problem with what is being presented here in this video. So thanks for watching. Leave the comments. I'm going to read them because I do want to know. Maybe, and if you think I'm crazy and it's just a minute-long video about how to find credible sources, like why would you make a video about this? What do you think is wrong with it? Like, just go ahead and leave that. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.